Welcome back to Car Craze, the channel where passion meets power, and the classics never die. Today's episode is something truly special. We're diving into the return of a legend, a name that defined British luxury performance in the late 20th century. That's right, the 2026 Jaguar XJS V12 is here, and it's bringing grand touring back with a vengeance. Let's take a step back. The original Jaguar XJS debuted in 1975, replacing the legendary E-Type. It was longer, heavier, and far more luxurious than its predecessor. For some, it was controversial. But over the decades, the XJS carved out a place in history as a true GT icon. Its long hood, elegant lines, and that silky smooth V12 engine under the bonnet made it the ultimate highway cruiser. It wasn't just fast, it was graceful, a rolling expression of British refinement and performance. Now, in 2026, Jaguar has done something bold. They've brought the XJS back, not as a retro novelty or a watered-down electric crossover, but as a true successor to the Grand Touring throne. And yes, it still has a V12. Let's start with the design. The new XJS pays respect to the original's unmistakable silhouette: long nose, short rear deck, low roofline. But this isn't a copy and paste job. The 2026 model is sleeker, tighter, and unmistakably modern. The front fascia features a slim, wide grille inspired by the original's twin-nostril design, flanked by ultra-thin matrix LED headlights that give it a feline stare. From the side, you see the sweeping coupe profile. The beltline is low, the glasshouse is elegant, and the proportions are pure GTA: front mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, long wheelbase, and short overhangs. The car sits low to the ground on 21-inch forged alloy wheels, wrapped in high-performance Pirelli rubber. And out back, a pair of slim taillights stretches across the rear, joined by quad exhaust tips and an active diffuser that means business. The bodywork is all aluminium, with optional carbon fiber panels for the hood and roof to drop weight even further. Jaguar's designers have worked hard to preserve the classic essence while delivering a future-facing aesthetic, and honestly, they nailed it. This is what a 21st century XJS should look like. Now let's get to the heart of the beast, the engine. Against all odds and environmental pressure, Jaguar has managed to retain the spirit of the old V12 by creating an all-new 5.0-litre quad-cam twin-turbocharged V12 engine. Built in limited numbers and partially hand-assembled, this power plant is a technological masterpiece. Output: a staggering 715 horsepower and 700 pounds-to-feet of torque. All sent to the rear wheels through a lightning-fast 8-speed ZF automatic gearbox, with a paddle shift manual mode and a launch control system. And if you're wondering, yes, there's a mild hybrid system integrated, primarily to improve low-end torque delivery and efficiency during city driving. Despite the power and the 12-cylinder layout, this engine meets Euro 7 emissions standards thanks to clever cylinder deactivation, exhaust gas recirculation, and a hybrid assist that reduces emissions in stop-and-go traffic. But make no mistake, this is still a snarling, fire-breathing V12 when you put your foot down. 0 to 60, just 3.4 seconds. Top speed, electronically limited to 205 miles per hour. This isn't just a luxury cruiser anymore. This is a proper super GT. Underneath the skin, the 2026 XJS rides on a heavily modified version of Jaguar's modular longitudinal architecture, the same basic platform that underpins the F-Type and the now discontinued XSV Project 8. But in the XJS, it's stretched and reinforced for maximum high-speed stability and comfort. Adaptive double wishbone suspension up front and a multi-link rear setup provide the ideal balance between handling and ride quality. There's rear-wheel steering for better maneuverability in tight spots and improved stability at speed. An active air suspension system lowers the ride height at high speeds and raises it for urban driving or steep inclines. And of course, there's a full suite of electronic aids, from torque vectoring by braking to customizable drive modes that adjust throttle response, damping, steering weight, and exhaust note. Step inside, and the XJS continues to impress. The cabin is a masterclass in craftsmanship and comfort. Jaguar has embraced a heritage luxury design language, a modern, but with nods to the past. You'll find real wood veneers, quilted leather sourced from Scottish tanneries, and machined aluminium switchgear that feels tactile and satisfying. The seats are heated, cooled, massaging, and 18-way adjustable. The driver gets a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster with multiple themes, including a classic GT mode that replicates vintage analog dials. There's also a retractable 11-inch infotainment screen powered by the latest version of Jaguar's Pivi Pro system, with over-the-air updates, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and integrated AI voice control. Sound comes courtesy of a 30-speaker Meridian 3D audio system, a custom tune for the XJS's unique interior acoustics. And despite its coupe body, the rear seats are usable for adults on short trips, or perfect for extra luggage on long journeys. Jaguar didn't forget the little touches either. The stop button is embedded in the center of a rotary shift dial that rises as you power on the vehicle. Ambient lighting pulses gently when the engine is idling. And the signature Jaguar drive selector now features a crystal top with the leaping cat etched inside, a subtle, but classy. Safety and tech features are comprehensive. Adaptive cruise, blind spot assist, 360-degree cameras, auto emergency braking, lane centering, all standard. But most of it stays quietly in the background, letting the driving experience remain front and center. So who's this car really for? The 2026 XJS V12 isn't a car for everyone, and it's not trying to be. It's for those who remember the magic of the original XJS. For those who want their GT car to be more than just a status symbol or a tech showcase. It's for the purist who still values internal combustion, who wants to hear that V12 sing through a mountain pass, and who appreciates a balance of art, engineering, and emotion in their car. The XJS V12 is also being built in limited numbers, only 2,500 units globally, with about 500 destined for North America. Each one is hand-finished at Jaguar's new SV facility in Warwickshire, and every car comes with a bespoke ownership experience, custom fitting sessions, track days, and even heritage driving experiences in original XJS models from Jaguar's classic fleet. Pricing: it starts at around $180,000, with high-spec or bespoke models pushing well past the $220K mark. Expensive? Sure. Worth it? For the right buyer, absolutely. In a world that's going all electric, Jaguar's decision to build the XJS V12 might seem like a rebellious swan song, a final salute to the combustion era before the brand goes fully electric by 2030. And maybe that's exactly what it is. But what a way to say goodbye. It captures everything that made the original great, the elegance, the power, the presence, and reimagines it for a new generation. It's a modern classic, built not to chase trends, but to celebrate legacy. Whether you're an old school Jaguar fan or just someone who loves a proper GT car, the 2026 XJS V12 is a reminder that performance and beauty don't have to be sacrificed in the name of progress. Sometimes, the old ways still have something left to say. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the 2026 Jaguar XJS V12. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe to Car Craze for more deep cuts on the cars that move us, past, present, and future.